So you just onboarded a new client. They filled out the intake form, they got access to the portal, they joined your community, and then you check back a week later and they haven't done a single thing. And the easy explanation is they're just not motivated enough, or they're the kind of person who just buys things and doesn't use them. But that explanation costs you hundreds of thousands in lost back-end revenue. So if you're a founder who consistently has clients go quiet in the first months or even weeks, this video is going to show you exactly what is happening and the single easiest thing you can do to fix it. So here's what's actually happening when a new client disengages. The moment somebody pays you, the energy of the sales call fades completely. The excitement, the certainty, the vision of what they think they can accomplish working with you. And what replaces it is a mix of overwhelm, doubt, fear. They open the portal, maybe they see the curriculum, they see 47 videos that they need to watch. They don't know where to start. So they close the laptop, they tell themselves, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start next week, I'll start next month. And every day that passes where they don't do something makes it harder to actually return to the thing to start doing it. Now, the problem is most programs will try and solve this with more content, more videos, a start here video that shows them exactly how to use the portal, a welcome call that's scheduled 5 days after they enrolled. But none of that breaks the pattern, because none of that asks the client to do something and see a result as an outcome of what they just did. And that is the only thing that will break this pattern. One action, one visible result, and the belief that it is going to work for them. Clients who hit one predefined win within the first 48 hours of joining an offer retain at dramatically higher rates than clients who don't. And here's the thing, the win does not need to be large. It just needs to be visible. And it needs to be tied to something that they came into your offer saying that they desperately want to solve. So what is a predefined win? It's one small binary action that's completable in under 30 minutes with a visible result attached to it. And it is designed within your onboarding process so that every single client coming in at scale systematically hits it within under 48 hours after enrolling. And it has two specific components. The leading indicator is the action itself. It's something they did. They sent a message, they wrote a post, they filled out a form, they submitted something to an AI tool. The lagging indicator is the visible result. It's something that now exists only because they took that action in the first place. A response came back, something went live, a personalized output from AI was generated that gives them an action plan on what to do next. Action without a visible payoff feels like effort with no result. But the predefined win makes sure that every single client coming into your program has a moment where they actually connect. Okay, this program gets me XYZ result that I came in really wanting that I've never had anywhere else. Wow, this is not only inherently valuable to me, but this is also a program that makes me feel better about the process. I want to do it more. So here's the formula. A predefined win is one action, one visible result, and acknowledgement within under 24 hours. And that last piece matters just as much as the first two. When a client completes a win and your team acknowledges it specifically, this cannot be something like, hey, great work, or wow, that's fantastic. It needs to name exactly what they did, exactly who they are, exactly why this is beneficial for them, to give context for what it feels like to be within the program and feels like to be making progress so that they continue to identify with it in the long term. So how do you actually build this within the onboarding of your offer? There's going to be 4 steps. Step number 1 is to name what the core transformation is within this predefined win. What is the one thing that a client who succeeds in your program can do at the end that they could not do at the beginning? The second is you are going to find the smallest version of that transformation. What is the absolute minimum version of that outcome that can be accomplished in under 30 minutes? And if that sounds intimidating, don't worry, I'm going to give you some examples in just a second. The third is you're going to define the leading and the lagging indicators. What specific action does the client take, and what specific predefined outcome will they achieve by taking this action? The fourth is you're going to check it against 5 very specific criteria. Did it take under 30 minutes to complete? Is it binary? Did they do it or did they not do it? Is it directly connected to the core promise of your offer? Is it visible to both the client and to you? And is it achievable without the expertise that they don't yet have? So here's a few examples from some offers that I've worked with so you can know what this looks like. For a business coaching program for 7-figure entrepreneurs, let's say a client feeds their last 3 months of data across marketing, sales, everything into a custom AI trained on your framework. Then they immediately get a personalized report showing exactly where their process is failing according to your IP and frameworks and what it's costing them per month. For a marketing program, let's say a client feeds 10 pieces of their content into an AI, again, trained on your IP and your frameworks, and it creates a personalized content audit system showing what is landing, what is missing, and all the specific details that they need to change about their content moving forward, all before the first onboarding call, so you don't have to do it yourself. Let's say it's a sales training program. A client will upload 3 of their most recent sales call recordings into an AI trained on your IP and frameworks that gives them a breakdown of exactly what they need to change moving forward in that call with very specific examples for things that they could have said or could have been thinking about instead. Now, obviously the specifics are going to change by program, but the structure of this never does. And what you'll also notice is that a lot of those examples, well, actually all those examples, are using AI. And AI in the onboarding process is one of the single biggest opportunities right now that we have to increase the LTV of our clients. And this is just one of the ways that we do that. And if you want to see how to build the first 72 hours of your onboarding for scale for the highest LTV possible for each of your clients, including the other 3 key factors that every single client I work with has installed in their onboarding to make the most of every single client, check out the pinned video below. So what percentage of your new clients currently hit a predefined win within under 48 hours after joining and know that they did? If you don't have an answer to that, that's okay, but you don't have this momentum system set up yet. So if you want help figuring out what your predefined win is for your specific offer and help building out the rest of your onboarding to increase client LTV, comment the word audit below, and I will send you a fully customized review of the back end of your business to tell you exactly how you can be making more profit from every single client that you close.